Alright guys, we're here at Emporium TCG looking at Hector Tellez' deck profile for his Edison deck. What do you have here today for us?
I have what I like to call Blackwing Turbo.
Very nice, very nice. Any shout outs before we start off with the deck profile?
Yeah, shout out to, first of all, Connor, the guy, for owning the channel, and as well you guys, Emporium TCG, bringing Edison back to Chicago land area. Also, shout out to the Grind TCG, my sponsor. Find them on Facebook, the Grind TCG. And yeah, I think that's
Alright, let's get to it.
Sure. So one thing about the deck that I like to point out, I call it Blackwing Turbo. I do utilize draw cards. I've been playing around with draw cards for a while, but I also try to utilize like the best ratios for like monsters, spells, traps, and everything. So you'll probably see that. I mean, at first it's probably gonna like look pretty standard, but yeah, we can get to it. Three Sirocco, 3 Shura, 3 Bora, 3 Kalut, only 2 Blizzard, 1 Dad, and Gores.
Okay, and reasoning on the 2 Blizzard?
So in a regular Blackwing deck, you max out on 3 Blizzard. But I notice a lot of the times that you lose with the deck is when you open up like multiple Blizzard. So like in advanced format, you play like 3 of all the cards you kind of want to open with or like see the most often, and which is like all these. And then you play less of the cards that you don't want to like open. But like Blizzard's still really good to play multiples of because like I mean Blizzard's one of the better cards in the deck.
Of course.
But you're also gonna see it enough with like I mentioned earlier with the draw engine. But anyway, yeah, this is it for the monsters. Draw engine. I'm playing 2 Upstarts, Allure, Double Whirlwind, Heavy, True Nade, Brain, Double Book. Only double upstart I did try 3 before, but when I was playing 3, I found that I had to basically kill my opponent 2 times in the same match.
Wow.
With this, it's like if you activate both, like it's not that bad. Like you only have to kill them like 1.5 times.
That's interesting.
Next for traps, double oppression, triple Icarus, double bottomless, and then the other draw cards I play is triple legacy and double jar greed. I was trying out reckless before as well. However, a lot of times, like Reckless, the big point of Reckless is like you want to draw like 2 or more of it in the same match or same game. However, if you only draw like 1, you're kind of sitting on the 1 until you draw the second one, or until you're forced to use it. So you're essentially playing with 1 less card until then.
Okay. Yeah. And quickly, bottomless. What's your reasoning that you feel it's still so good enough to main? I do have to ask.
So it kind of came down to my RBT Orlando experience where I was having trouble against Value Turbo for whatever reason, even though I was like side decking triple DD Crow. So bottomless definitely helps like just with that matchup, like just removing the monster that they summon off of Value is really important.
Got you.
So yeah, that's the main deck. Any other questions on the main?
No, I think you touched
maybe the other thing I could point out is like the no MST is just heavy Trunade. With you just kind of want to stick a Blackwing monster on field, so getting rid of the back rows is really important, and just trying to like establish your board, establish your pressure.
Yeah. But I played a hamster for a while.
Right. Next for the extra deck, I feel like the extra deck is like pretty much always going to be the same for Blackwings, which is double of these 2, 1 of this, Android, Catastor, Brio, Goyo, Black Rose, I got Stardust, Darken, Colossal, Mistworm, and Chimera Tech if you're doing the Cyber Dragons. If not, you could play like a Thought Ruler. Also, maybe Mistworm, you could play a Thought Ruler instead of that maybe, but aside from that, it's not too much you change on this.
Some nice ultis in there also.
And next for side deck, I'm doing triple Crow, double Cyber Dragon, also the Soul Release. I'm doing basically this because like against frogs, you kind of want to see like 2 or 3 of these cards, or like 2 of these cards to get rid of like the double Treeborn. So yeah, like seeing 1 is not enough, but seeing 2, like yeah,
kind of assures.
I do side deck the MST, double 7 tools for back row decks, Dark Bribe. This is like the one card that I'm like still like not too sure about. I side like Dust Shoot against Frogs mostly. Deck Dev, 1 point the Rug, and then Skill Drain, Light Imprisoning.
A lot of one-ups, definitely. Any specific reasoning on one-ups versus any multiples there?
I just want to have the best coverage. Like before, I was doing like double Light Imprisoning, but like this almost does the same thing as this against Light Sworns. But this could also cover like other matchups like Vite Turbo or sometimes like against like Hero Beat, it could also cover that. But Light Imprisoning only covers one. Same thing with like this is pretty good sometimes, but sometimes they can like miss a lot. So I don't want to like draw multiples of it either. Soul Release is kind of the same thing, like you don't want to draw multiples of that. And I mean that's at 1,
Yeah.
that's at 1, that's at
Okay.
2, everything else kind of, yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, and then 7 to us has been pretty good. It's good against like Starlight Road, and yeah, I mean, mainly against Starlight Road, but like also against like back row decks. Like I said earlier, with like True Date and Heavy, you want to establish your board sometimes. So being able to like know your normal summon is gonna go off is pretty cool. Because I mean, Whirlwind plus summon is pretty good. And yeah, I guess that's kind of like the point of like try to draw either like Whirlwind. Obviously, it's Blackwing, but with like the draw engine, I definitely want to draw Whirlwind more or Oppression, and Oppression is good against
We'll always take that.
most of the decks, yeah. Except for like the Mirror Match or Vite Turbo.
Okay. Last minute tips or advice for anyone who would like to try the deck, or maybe having some rough time starting off with it.
I would say, yeah, you could put it together, try it out, or even check out other Blackwing profiles that have had a lot of success. I don't think you can go wrong with Blackwing. It's, in my opinion, the best deck of the format.
Okay, definitely. And any events, real quick, go to that you know you're gonna be playing anytime soon?
I think I'm done for the year, but definitely next, whatever like the first YCS or the first RBT of next year is, I'll probably be at that.
Definitely. We'll appreciate the profile, man. Beautiful deck. Go right back down. Quick side deck. Last flash. Thank you, boss, and have a good night. Appreciate it, guys.